Hello, OKCPS families. My name is Nikita Jackson. I'm a third grade teacher at Martin Luther King Elementary, and it is week 4 of our continuous learning plan. I am here to give you directions on second grade. Let's get started. All right, this week we are still having the recommended time for our structure of learning. We're moving on to the reading activities, and we're asking you to choose one activity each day. You know that they give you choices of a take-home packet or an ebook here, and if you need the ebook, the username and password is located right here for you. We are getting a new set of sight words this week. You're going to read a story about, you could read a story about Rosa Parks and then answer the comprehension questions here that follow. When you click on the orange words, those links will pop up for you. There are some school riddles we would like for you to read out loud 3 times to practice your pausing, and then reflect on your fluency practice using the following statements. Then there's a spell and sort that you will cut or tear apart, or you can write those words or cards, make those on your own piece of paper. There is one activity each day for writing. You're going to use your day cycle to write 4 things that you do on a school day, and then put the events in order of the correct sequence. There's new writing prompts this week that we are asking you to write 5 complete sentences to use your capital letters and punctuation marks correctly. We are asking you to read How Animals Change and Grow Again. These are the 2 stories that are from the reading up at the top, but you're going to use those same 2 stories here to put the sequence of events in order. You can do that on paper as well, or if you have time, you can print out both of these. There are some vocabulary pages that go with a vocabulary notebook that are going to go along with how animals change and grow and the life cycle of animals, which leads us into math. 2 activities each day. You're going to use the same activity from last week where you have 4 digits. You're going to make your own 3-digit number, the largest number you can make, or the smallest number you can make, and answer those questions and do those activities. Using a deck of cards this week, you're going to work on place value, your standard form and expanded form, rearranging numbers in a deck of cards in order to make those 3-digit numbers. Also, you can use those same deck of cards and numbers to do rounding activities. This is a sum and difference activity, and this chart can be made right on your paper. There is a angle scavenger hunt where you are talking about angles that are right angles, or more than 90-degree angles, or less than 90-degree angles. There is a hop and count by 50s up to 1,000, hundreds up to 1,000, and then challenge a family member to a competition and do the same thing. Then you can use the tables below to show how many ways you can show 1/2 or 1/4. And then there is a book, Math in the Garden, that you will need to access through your Clever account for benchmark literacy. That is a math book that you can listen to and read. Prodigy is also always a choice in math. Science is one activity for the entire week, and we are continuing to talk about life cycles. Living things have offsprings, and that life cycle continues. It's kind of like a sequence in a cycle. That sequence repeats itself, and you're going to be learning all about that through science. There's a fun lyrics to the children's song Itsy-Bitsy Spider, and there's an activity that you talk about the spider and the sequence that he went through during that cycle. And then there is a mallard duck life story where you can read about the mallard duck and how he grows. And then you can use that mallard duck life story to make your own life cycle model. And you're going to use these pictures of the ducks here, or you can make your own pictures of ducks. There's also labels here that you can print out, or you can label them yourself. And then there's some sample of the life cycle models for you to look at when you click on those orange words, which take you to a live link. In social studies this week, we are talking about scientists and inventors. So inventors are people that invent things that have never been used before. And so there are some famous inventor videos right here: Alexander Graham Bell, Benjamin Franklin, the Wright brothers, and Thomas Edison. You'll learn all about them and what they invented. As always, there are related arts activities, physical education activities, world language activities, science extension lessons here, STEAM activities, and that will still go along with the life cycle of animals and insects. And then there are more learning opportunities here. Thank you so much again for all you are doing to help your student with their education and continuing on working those brains while we are during this distance learning plan, continuous learning plan. We just appreciate everything that you are doing. Always contact your child's teacher for any questions. And if you have, if you can't get a hold of the teacher, then you can always call the OKCPS hotline. Thank you so much.